as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. Ashton Doolin now to return. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Oh, Roback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts go up 6-0 here in the first. Man, this offensive season has barely begun, and they are already, Brock, celebrating in that end zone. I mean, still basically a full 17 games to go, but so far so good.
Yeah, pay off all of that off-season work. The OTAs, the mini camps, get into preseason, training camp, all of them. And you can't do it much better than that.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Escapes out to the left. Ooh, look at this, here he goes.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak to the air here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. It's a screen play to Genty. Has the 1st and more inside the 45. And finally stopped at the 34. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead. It keeps this drive moving.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Genty from the gun. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
This is Genty on second. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Completed to his running back. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
First carry here for the South Carolina product. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
On first down, it's Richardson. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
14, Cowboys 7. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kenny Moore with the pick. And the Colts are finally stopped on the return. But they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. They make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Cowboys 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Let's go. Cut 19. Cut Panther 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
46, 46. It was 154, why here? 46.
Dak off the play fake. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Dak. Hits his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game in the first half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds the in route complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Kid, I got a pretty good idea that he is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle or maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Getting out to his left. That's caught. It's held downfield. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Dallas first down. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I took Friday. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 20.
They fake the hands off. Now Prescott. Caught just shy of the goal line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Genty has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here's another for him. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Going with the screen to Taylor. Hits a seam at the 40. Down the sideline to the 45. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard
Richardson
line.
now on 1st and 10. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
Play action now for Prescott. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Fields this one at the 3. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for the Colts.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
At the 24-yard line.
First down throw here from Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first.
Ready.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4.
31-yard line.
Ready. Put.
Richardson. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
60 Maverick. 60. Lightning 18. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20. At the Cowboys.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So on now is Spencer Schrader for the Colts field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide. Wait, take.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Buying some time right. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
First and 10, Prescott. Bails out of the pocket quick. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. The Colts pick it up. And they'll take over a little further upfield thanks to that return.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Taylor now, up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinton Williams.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Got his man, Thomas has it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
To the air on this first down, Richardson. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Prescott to throw. It's a screen play to Genty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, very good.
Dak now from the gun. Big strike here to Moore. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. And dose of the hurry up here. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. We give up the guts. It's Genty. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and 2nd and 6.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
At their own 5-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
He'll start on the ground. Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts take a 16-point lead.
37, Cowboys 21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, 26.
Play action, Prescott. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, 18, let's go now.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Richardson now. Completed over the middle. Has some room to work. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts have likely locked up the win right there. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. First down. Here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep them in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish them. Job well done.
Not an enviable spot as they come up. 3rd and long. Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Prescott on 1st and 10. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Straight ahead with Genty. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cowboys hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Prescott here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Here's Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys putting up points in a game decided.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that second touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Colts are able to bring in the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just...
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown, his 3rd total score in this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 24-point ball game.
Cowboys 27.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Chased out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Hand off to Genty. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Genty from the gun. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Connects on the crosser. And And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Rolls caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Prescott set to pass. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Put the body on the line for his team. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Here we go. Bravo, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
He's looking deep once again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been